Thanks, Edwin. Good evening. One of the all-time greats of the Australian turf, Super Impose, won a drama-packed Cox Plate. A fall involving 3 horses marred the race. Naturalism, the favourite, was involved and lost its rider. And Let's Elope was a loser too. Second past the post, the Bart Cummings-trained mare was relegated to 5th on protest. It was a huge crowd as they filed out for one of the best Cox Plates in history. Naturalism was sent out even money favourite with big race jockey Mick Dittman on board. This despite a field boasting 50 Group 1 wins between them and prize money of $28 million. The light goes on and they're off and racing, and Let's Elope began a little awkwardly. Super Impose snagged back at the rear, and Kinjite did begin running on the outside from Coronation Day and Slight Chance. And after 150 metres, Kinjite crosses over and leads Coronation Day. Burst is going forward, out very wide on the outside to sit outside the leader now. Slight Chance is third, turning out of the straight from Coronation Day, and Naturalism fifth on the inside of Palace Rain. They were followed by Muirfield Village over on the outside, caught wide at the 1600. Then Citizen, Let's Elope, Mannerism, followed Prince Salieri. Super Imposes third, last behind him, Better Loosen Up and Rough Habit. Running to the 1400 metre mark, and Kinjite in front of Burst, and Slight Chance out wide is on the improve, and Dye took it to the lead now. So it's Slight Chance in front of Kinjite, Burst, Coronation Day is fourth, and they were followed then by Naturalism tucked in over on the inside of Palace Rain. Then Mannerism over on the rails as the pace slackened off here. Citizen caught out wide, and Muirfield Village still deep going forward now. Then Prince Salieri followed 3 wide by Let's Elope, Super Impose, Better Loosen Up and Rough Habit. 12 lengths covered them at the 1,000 metre mark, and Kinjite again went to the lead on the outside of Slight Chance. Burst is third, Coronation Days had a good run fourth. They were followed by Palace Rain, and then Naturalism on the rail, followed by Muirfield Village, hasn't had much luck. Citizen is next, and then Let's Elope, Mannerism, Prince Salieri. Super Impose second last is Better Loosen Up as they bunch up down the side, and Rough Habit. They come down with 700 to go, and still Kinjite a narrow leader. There's a fall. Palace Rain has come down. Oh, Naturalism's lost the rider. Naturalism has lost the rider, and Citizen's gone as well with Palace Rain. Running to the home turn now, and Kinjite just in front of Slight Chance. Here comes Let's Elope. The mighty mare's coming with a big run round the outside. They turn now, and it's Let's Elope out wide. Kinjite and Slight Chance in front of Muirfield Village. They're into the straight. Let's Elope out wide. Getting to Kinjite, Slight Chance. Here comes Super Impose now. Let's Elope in front, Super Impose and Better Loosen Up. It's Let's Elope in front, Super coming at her. They hit it, might be Super Impose. Let's Elope, nothing in it with Kinjite. It was rough, and Super Impose prevailed. At last, recognition of his true greatness in this, his hometown, his first ever Group 1 win. It was Greg Hall's finest hour, his first ever ride on Super.
They call it the Cox Plate, mate, where legends are made, and that's what's happened today.
It was just one of the great Cox Plates, I think. It reminded me of the Bone Crusher finish, you know.
But the drama wasn't over. Better Loosen Up's rider fired in a protest, placed 5th. He was tightened near the line. The protest upheld. Kinjite upgraded to 2nd, Slight Chance 3rd. Let's Elope, a wonderful run, relegated to 5th, but surely a Japan Cup invitation is in the mail. And it's onto the Melbourne Cup now for both Super Impose and Let's Elope. Super took his prize money to $5.6 million. A Rough Habit badly interfered with when the fall came. Both Naturalism, Citizen and Palace Rain all looked to be okay, as were their riders after that incident. Well, there was some joy for Lee Freedman. His dazzling sprinter Scalacci scored a brilliant first-up win in the Moir Stakes. And Evergreen Stayer Donegal mistook out the Cup with a nice trial turned in by Cavalieri. The first event on the program today, won by Miss Prospect, starting 11-4 favourite. Had blinkers on for the first time, and that certainly made the difference as Imitation of Life, who led to the home turn, ran off, made it a little bit easier for her. Race 2 was won by Flitter. Mick Dittman got the prize here on the 3-1 equal favourite. A good battle with Serene Look before she eventually got the upper hand. On to race 3, and this some sort of a derby trial.
Shoeshine Henry and Captive Edition in front. Captive Edition coming at Shoeshine Henry, and Kenny's Best Pal is mowing them down out wide. He goes home 2 to their 1, and Kenny's Best Pal got up to win it. Kenny's Best Pal.
A strong finish and rekindled form by Kenny's Best Pal. An early double for Mick Dittman. Captive Edition and Shoeshine Henry both pulled very hard. The Best Derby trial from Reading, a very unlucky 4th. The Moonee Valley Cup, and 12 of the 15 runners still aiming at the Melbourne Cup. NASA Rocket and 3 Pals sent out the favourites. Both failed. In a true staying test, Donegal missed. Too good.
Round the turn, nearly 4 in line. Fra tackled out wide by Donegal Mist and Cross Swords now. It's Donegal Mist and Cross Swords taking the lead. Mountain Rule down the outside. Donegal Mist and Cross Swords in front of Fra and Mountain Rule. Donegal Mist, the top weight is clear. He's pulling away, and Donegal Mist wins it from Cross Swords by a long neck.
Donegal Mist under pressure a long way out, responded well. He drops to 52 in the Cup, but has failed to get the trip in 3 previous attempts.
Yeah, he is a great old horse. He just kept trying and kept wearing away, and they've run a record, and he's ended up getting the prize.
Donegal Mist started at 15 to 1. The run of the race, the 5th place Cavalieri, the Kiwi had no luck. The Moir brought together some of Australia's best sprinters. Scalacci, the favourite, made them look second-rate.
Clan O'Sullivan is still well back as Scalacci strode to the lead round the turn to Barcara. 2 lengths to Mukhtar Solution. Clan O'Sullivan still well back at Scalacci in front. Barcara can't go with him, and the grey flash. Scalacci's back a winner. Races away from them and scores brilliantly. Scalacci, Photo the Miners, Mukhtar or Barcara.
Months ago, Lee Friedman dubbed him the next Manicato. And like that great horse, Scalacci today passed the $1 million in prize money in the Moir Stakes.
I didn't think he'd be able to lead him like that, but he's just a freak, this horse, you know. He was just going half pace in front of him.
8 wins from 11, the record, and today's 10 to 9 on turned out to be good value. Clan O'Sullivan ridden off the pace today, never a chance. To race 7, the Crystal Mile.
And then Southern States, they're around the turn now. And it's Solvet first for home inside the 200. 2 lengths to Instrumental, Soho Square, Status, and then Vows from Infallible. Solvet clear in the last 100 metres, 2 or 3 in front of Vows down the outside, and it's Solvet for the money. Solvet first, wins it by about 1 length and 3/4 to Vows. Instrumental is third.
And it was Solvet at 10 to 1 in the second last over Vows and Instrumental. The last on the card was won by Bold Alliance, who scored at 9 to 1 with a rails run. So to the daily double, 1 and 2, $286.90. The extra paid $188.80. The quaddie, $10,410.30. Quad extra returned $6,286.80. And nobody managed the straight 6. No surprise there, a jackpot to Derby Day. Sheffield Shield champion.